Hi, friend. Happy anniversary. It's Shay, and I'm super excited to share some new challenge updates that myself and my fellow guides have for you all. So I hope that you're ready for another year of participating in Everything is Art. But first, for anyone who is new to this challenge, and maybe has been watching from the sidelines, wondering when they might feel the courage or the urge or the energy to pop in and play. Let's review the guidelines, if you will. And the first rule of Everything is Art is that there are no rules and there's no pressure. And this is a space where everyone should feel um, encouraged to make all the mistakes and enjoy the process of learning. But for the sake of the challenge, and I've got my notes over here, so bear with me. um, our challenge, which is something that was really important to me to host with people that I feel I'm creatively in line with. No pun intended, Leanne. Um, but our challenge is meant to be as simple as possible with as short of a commitment as possible. So it's a one word seasonal challenge. And so we literally participate in this challenge spring, summer, fall, winter. So there will be four prompts for the year. We always try to choose prompts that we hope would encourage you to think a little bit deeper about whatever the prompt is, to pause and maybe make your own discoveries, do some word association work, and then get busy creating in whatever way you choose. And Leanne will talk some more about like some of the awesome ways that you can take creative freedom. But I hope that if you watch all of our videos each season, that you will see and be inspired by what we share. We do this challenge because I think we all collectively believe in the power of creativity as a tool for mental health, or just, as a great way to spend time with ourselves, being mindful and dedicating some space for our own thoughts and our own feelings. And if they come out creatively, all the better. Um, and we also firmly believe in the power of a community and in the strength that you can feel when you have people on your bench encouraging you and helping you figure out your curiosities and your questions and your doubts, your mistakes, all the things. So you have people that are with you there for the process. We would like to be those people for you as we are for each other. Anyone can participate. This is a challenge for all levels of experience and knowledge. Come knowing everything, come knowing nothing, but mainly just come being willing to play and to think deeply. So, yes, you could always use the prompts like more literal, but thinking deeply is really our hope. And how to participate? Well, we will share the prompts with you, and then you just get to do whatever you want. You can copy something that we've shared and make it your own. You can, just like springboard off of something that you might have seen someone else do that works well with the prompt. You can do whatever you want, but we do just ask that you think of this one thing. What does this prompt make me think, feel, remember, imagine, and how can I express that? So, with that, I will open up to my ladies. Anna, would you like to take next?
Hi, friends. Well,
Hello.
super excited to be talking about Everything is Art with my lady friends. Uh, celebrating Everything is Art's 1 year anniversary. The hype is real. It's been a beautiful year celebrating the different aspects of the seasons and getting to be creative in different ways, unexpected ways. Um, Being really loose, riding that creative wave, and just exploring, taking taking a little time to just really pause and create something for this season with that intentionality has been awesome. And the fact that I get to do it with my friends is even cooler. I am all about community. I'm all about hanging out and spreading this creative sprinkle. And I found my heart right here. So everything is art is a hashtag. We share it over on Instagram. We share it here on YouTube. If you want to participate, we look forward to you participating with the hashtag on either of those social media platforms. However, if you are shy, unlike us, then you can send it to us in private messages. We just want to know that you had some time to yourself exploring these prompts. Also, we really look forward to when you guys share interesting words and feelings and send us those words. We keep a list so that we can pick from those in later dates, or maybe your word is one that we chose for this year. In any case, we're going to move on over to Miss Leanne and let her kind of explore a different realm.
Thank you, Anna. I mean, how do I follow
I'm just kidding.
that? I'm really excited that we're doing Everything is Art again for another year because I had so much fun last year and just being able to be a part of this group and the idea of the challenge itself. Because as someone who's participated in a lot of different challenges over the years, I always found them very like limiting and I never really wanted to keep going with it because I'd get kind of stuck on doing something that didn't quite feel in line with what I was doing at the time. So I love that we have such an open prompt for each season that's really in line with that you can explore because when we're looking at creating something and creativity in general, and the reason why we called it Everything is Art is because as artistes, if you want to call yourself that, we create everything in our lives. Like everything you do is art. The way you dress, the way you get up in the morning, your morning routine, the way you make food, the way that you spend time just observing the world around you. Everything about your life is art. And there is this reflective aspect of it that really invites us when we get creative to digest the things that we're thinking about, the things that we're feeling, the connections that we're making in the world into something that's expressive. And that is the creative part of it, right? We're taking something that is only experienced within ourselves and creating an external representation of it, whether that be actually just processing the emotion to get it out or sharing something that we can then share with others to communicate these very abstract things that make us all human in the physical form of creativity. So we really invite you as you dabble in each of our different videos and take in the inspiration to treat it as that, to treat it as inspiration, to not feel like you have to engage with the word in a way that looks like the way any of us have, right?
Mhm.
A lot of us are very journal based or do something creative with our hands, but you don't have to take it in that direction, right? If you write songs, you can create songs or expressive dance, or maybe you would just want to take one single photo where you're like, this reminded me of this prompt
Mhm.
this year. It's all about just having that prompt kind of in the back of your mind, leading you through the perceptive reality of what your season gets to be and getting yourself curious about like, how am I interacting with this? What is this bringing up for me? What is this inspiring me to do? And if it's not inspiring you, maybe exploring why.
Mm.
So, um, I think that's all I have to share. I'm going to hand it back over to
Yeah,
you, Shay, so you can
yeah,
share with us our awesome prompts.
yeah. Um, I
Announcement.
I'm super excited to talk about the prompts. But I just wanted to like take a moment to piggyback. It's so funny because like we have our own meetings on the side that no one gets to see. And yeah, right. If only you could be a fly on the wall of these meetings. They're all over the place. But it's just interesting. Just the simplest way to participate in this challenge is like no other challenge that we're familiar with in our like a what would you call our it's like a planner art
Experience.
community like what like because we're not a bullet journal community necessarily anymore. I feel like we've branched out into so many different areas to where I don't know. I think we pick from everything, but I guess
The creative
typically
community in general.
yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. Words are hard, I tell ya. So but in the creative community, it's like most of the challenges require something. They require you to do something, draw something, write something, paint something, whatever. And this, I feel like, is the only challenge that really is not requiring you to make anything tangible. It's just asking for us to be like in dialogue with ourselves and just be present with ourselves and take like that moment because like being present is hard these days with all of these external distractions. Ooh, distraction. Ooh, I'm not gonna spoil that one. Okay, so on to the prompts. We as a team have decided that we would like to reveal our prompts to you all at once.
For 2025.
For 2025, I mean, we could change our mind, next time. We don't know. And so I shall be the bearer of these prompts for this go round. And I I wanted Leanne and Anna, you guys will both appreciate. I felt called to honor the intention of each season as as I think nature would have it, as maybe humans were meant to be. And so in spring, our prompt will be rise. In summer, our prompt will be rejoice. In fall, our prompt will be release. And in winter, our prompt will be restore. And I've been having this conversation a lot. So I feel really excited about these prompts selfishly.
Me too.
I'm not gonna lie. It's like just it's selfish. And until you guys provide us with some prompts, then we'll just continue to be selfish over here and just join us for the ride. That's fine. Um, because I feel like this year, this winter specifically, as I'm working through the prompts of the challenge, whose video will be released soon. Like I just felt like the weight of those New Year's, what do they call them? New Year's
Resolution.
resolutions. Oh, the best thing that the planner community introduced me to was a word of the year instead of a resolution, which again, a resolution mandates an action.
Yeah.
And then when we fail, we feel like failures. We feel like, well, I suck at that. Whereas choosing a word of the year is an intention, it's a feeling, it's a guidance, it's a path.
Mhm.
It has so much more grace than a resolution.
Yeah.
Um, and with that, but inevitably every year people speaking of resolutions, and this year for the first time I was like not participating, not doing it. It's not even in my mind, and we're done. Resolutions for me, resolutions are canceled in within myself because I don't want to beat myself up like that. But also like we weren't meant to be starting fresh, brand new in on January 1st. Leanne, I know you say this. You've talked about this in your videos in the past. We were not. We were meant, our primitive selves were meant to be huddled up, cuddling in a cave somewhere with a cozy fire and somebody's spinning the protein on a spit. Like that's where we're supposed to be telling stories. I don't know. Listen, I'm not a history buff, but I'm just saying, like, it feels like we're going against nature because society dictates that we do that. And for the purpose of these prompts, I would like to I would like to entertain the idea of what if, at least emotionally, at least mentally and spiritually, what if we went along with what nature intended us to be doing?
I agree.
That is all. That's a mouthful. I apologize.
Mic
I knew it.
drop, video over. Thank you for
Yeah.
coming.
We're done. Bye. So we will leave you there. I speak for the group when I say we are so grateful to have you here, to have you listen and watch and entertain our banter and our creations. But we really hope that you feel inspired to do something today. The smallest thing. It could be a post-it, or it could just be a warm thought to yourself. But thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, we hope that you'll consider subscribing to all of our channels and that you will follow along with the challenge. And with that, we'll see you next time.
Wait a
Bye.
second. Hold on. Shay, why are we asking these people to like and subscribe to us? They don't even know us like that. Like,
Mm.
hold up. Do your followers know that I'm Anna? That I'm the famous Anna? No royalties over here. I am from Anna, known on Instagram and YouTube. And as from Anna, I bring you a delightful array of videos where I share what I do in my many journals. I watercolor, I plan, I am in the middle of planning, designing journals on Amazon. I do pretty much all the things. And I also
Mm.
hang out with really cool people like Shay and Leanne. Leanne, how about you tell the people who you are? Go ahead.
Love the stats.
It's the vibe for me.
I'm Leanne, uh, known as Leanne Aligned online, but also as Leanne Journals, or used to be Creatively Free to Me. I do this challenge with my lovely friends under my spirituality channel where we chat about just random deep things that I feel like musing on and tarot and oracle cards and things like that. But I also do have a journaling channel, which I'm not super active on, but is how we all met. So I feel like it's worth mentioning.
Yeah.
And I'm sure all of us will have links to things down in the description box if you want to hang out with any of us. But Shay, in case somebody's, from my channel or Anna's channel, who are you? What do you do?
Well, hi, I'm Shay. I don't know. I'm a dabbler. She dabbles. She likes to do different things. I tend to say that I love all things paper. And, you know, I feel like I don't remember a time in my life where I didn't have a notebook and a pen or a pencil with me. It's just always been the thing since childhood. And and I evolve, I've noticed that I go through seasons of creativity. So sometimes on my channel you'll see a lot of paper crafting and a lot of junk journaling stuff. And other times you might see bullet journaling or drawing or painting. It's all things paper. Love paper. I have two kiddos, and that's it, pretty much, right? I don't know. I'm random, and I mean, I crack myself up, so that's it. That's all I got.
See
I
now,
love it.
now you can go like and subscribe and make sure that you join the hashtag everything is art.
Correct.
Correct.
Bye.
Goodbye.